It is pretty cold out there.
You'll feel the chill in the air, and then we have a bit of a wind, so that's going to help make it feel a little bit cooler for some folks out there as well. So temperature is not only falling in the 40s and 50s for most of us, but that wind picking on up, especially to our eastern counties where the rain is currently leaving the area. Taking a live look outside downtown, dealing with still very slick roadways. The roadways will be wet at least through the morning hours. Be mindful of that for any of those early morning plans. The rain, though, what's actually falling from the sky will taper off and slowly continue to slide its way to the east. That will lead to gradually clearing conditions, but it's going to take some time for us to get there. So right about now, calling it still mostly cloudy, overcast skies between Camp Mabry and over at the airport. But look at that temperature. This time yesterday, guys, we were talking about it sitting at 71 degrees. So just as Aaron said, it's a lot more than a 10-degree drop. We actually dropped almost 20 degrees over the past 24 hours. Austin, again, 51 degrees, 47 over in Dripping Springs, 48 in Llano, looking at 47 in San Saba down through Fredericksburg. So you can again see out towards the hill country, which was first affected by the cold front, dealing with the much cooler air right about now. Off to our east, it's still just a tad bit more mild, closer to the lower to mid 50s with 53 in LaGrange, but this is actually a dropping temperature compared to what they dealt with over the past couple of hours. That cooler air continuing to blow on in from the northwest, and we'll get that wind to shift gradually going through today, but it's going to take some time. Look at our current wind speeds. Quite a bit of a change from one edge of the area to the other. Out towards the west, we're actually calming things down already because the front moved on through the overnight hours. This morning, it's still trying to clip the end of our eastern counties and make its way all the way towards East Texas, but it's taking some time to get there, which is why things are still a little bit breezier off to our eastern counties, all the way between Cameron down through Rockdale into Milam County, and then extending all the way down to LaGrange. Gusts, we're getting closer to 30 miles per hour at times through the overnight hours. With some of the thunderstorm activity, or at least some of the heaviest rainfall with that line overnight, some of them are even clocking up close to 50 miles per hour, 40 to 50. So that was what we were dealing with. That's why you can really see quite a bit of those leaves just kind of thrown everywhere across central Texas, and even some of those light tree branches were already being thrown on some of those roadways as well. So just be mindful of that, in addition to the fact that the roadways are wet as well. But that big line, that cold front, already sweeping its way out now towards the eastern half of the Lone Star State, which is going to leave us with some gradually clearing conditions. Right behind that front will finally break apart the cloud cover, and once the front really does move on through and that cooler temperatures continue to sink in, that actually puts an end to any of those rain chances. So that is why for the rest of today we'll put a cap on those rain chances, say goodbye to them, and look for temperatures to push closer to about the mid 60s. We're looking at 66 degrees today for your Sunday afternoon. So sure, things aren't going to be absolutely gorgeous just yet for about around sunrise, but go ahead and make those outdoor plans. You just may need to dig out that sweater again, that light sweater for some folks. Winds will shift back out of the west-southwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour. As for tonight, though, I don't think it'll be quite as breezy as this. We'll have to edit that. It's likely going to be closer out of this west-southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and temperatures will actually be falling closer to the 40s tonight. Here's what we're actually looking at for this evening: 46 degrees. So we'll have to fix that tonight, graphic all in general. But looking at the next several days, back to average, back to right where we should be for this time of year. That's exactly what this cold front did for us today, and will continue to stay near average, at least for the next few days.